Hello Trustlinks, it's Jamie here, and today we're going to be discussing all things bird related. So we're going to be looking at the bird boxes that we've installed here at the Westcliff Trustlink site, and we're going to be walking around the garden and just having a look and see what's going on in regards to the growth of the garden and the changes that are happening in the mid-spring that we're in at the moment. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you the camera feed that we've got from our bird boxes. We haven't got any nesting birds in there at the moment. We did install the bird boxes a little bit late in the year for nesting birds. There is hope still that we're going to get something come and say hello and call it its home, but for the moment we've just got 2 live feeds of an empty bird box. So the infrastructure for the birds is in place. I'm just going to switch the camera to the front camera so you can. So this is Bird HQ at the moment. And if I bring, let me just move this a little so that you can see, get out of the glare of the sun. And that's the live feed from camera 1, bird box 1, and that's the live feed there from camera 2. We have to make a few adjustments, a few tweaks here, because this camera in camera 1 isn't facing towards the hole where the bird will come in and out of, and this one here is a better position, but you can't quite see the hole, and that's what we'd like to see. We'd like to see the sort of comings and goings from inside the bird box. So what we're going to do in a moment, we're just going to take a wander over. I've already set up a step ladder so I can access it, and there we are. So what we should see is, if I come over to my laptop here and I press play, what we should be seeing is a feed like this. And hopefully this is exactly what we're going to get. We're going to get this kind of footage, and this is the ambition of our endeavour. Okay, so we'll leave this running. Let me just pause this. Hang on. We'll leave this up though, and then if you join me, please, we're going to take a wander over. At least the weather is a lot better today. Overcast, but not raining like it was yesterday. That was horrible. That was horrid. Okay. Now the first bird box location is just up there. It's kind of like it's sort of under the eave of the roof. It's in there's a little cavity just up there, and the bird box is just at 2 meters. So we're going to pop up here. Okay, and we're going to just have a look inside. I've made sure there's nothing in there at the moment, and we're just going to pop open this lid, and you should see the camera just there. So what we're going to go ahead and do forgive me a second, Trustlinks, I'm just going to pop there. Just going to adjust the camera. So we've adjusted the camera and we've just popped it back down. Let's go back and see if that's change things. How are we doing, everyone? How are we this morning? Just going to go back to Bird HQ and have a look at a live feed. Don't think that's changed things significantly. Let's try that one more time. Actually, instead of me coming backwards and forwards, let's take this with me. Okay. The RSPB website said that birds prefer the entrance to their boxes to be in a northerly direction. So being very careful, and then popping the camera back down once again. There we go. I think you can see that very clearly. That's better. The camera's focused in now. I think that's at the extremes of that camera. I think it doesn't want to go any further, which is. So if I lift the lid, truss links, you'll be able to see. There we go. Can you see that? And that's obviously looking down now in the garden. And that's the camera there. Okay, let's pop this back up again. See, now we've gone. You can see the hole there, but I think we've gone a little bit too far, because now you can't see the floor of the bird box. So let's go ahead and just. I think this is a question of patience. A question of patience. So there we go. I think that's perfect. You can just see the hole where the mother bird's going to come in, and you can just see the floor as well. I think that's good. I think that's really, really good. Okay. And then finally, just around the side of the wellbeing hub, on the other side, you've got bird box number 2. I'll probably adjust that camera a little bit later, because it's not in a very good accessible location. You've got to kind of position the ladders quite carefully around here. And there we go. That's bird box number 2. I'm just looking over here. There's a little gap. There is a tiny little gap just here. But it did say on the website that the bird's like a clear line of flight out of the bird box. So what I might do is I might clear just a little square of vegetation here, just so the bird can make an entry and exit from this space. Okay. So let's go back. Just going to go back to Bird HQ. And there we go. And there we go. So that's the position we've got now. That's the position we've got now, and then that's the position of the second box, which I'm going to adjust a bit later. I'm going to change the camera position and the angle of that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, what kind of birds are we expecting? What kind of birds would come and visit? I'm going to this website here, BirdSpot, and it says here only certain birds will use bird boxes. So if you don't have birds that make nests in cavities and visiting the garden, then your next box will remain empty. The birds. So what we've done is we've installed 2 boxes to kind of encourage as much as possible. And what birds can we expect? Most likely to use nest boxes are blue tits, coal tits, sparrows, nuthatches, robins and woodpeckers and wrens. will take up residence within bird boxes. So there we are. So if we go back to our, so this is what we would like in the future. I might also put out some nuts as well for the birds to encourage them, put out some feeders, sunflower hearts, variety of nuts, and some fat balls as well. I might encourage those too. Hi Christine. I might put some food out to encourage them. If you've got any information, if there's anything anything you'd like to add, any experience with encouraging or using encouraging birds to come to bird boxes or using them, and please do comment down below. This is a platform of sharing information, so it would be really good to hear from you. Let's finish off with going for a walk around the Trustlink site today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a wander. So I'm just going to close this for now and close the lid, and we're just going to go for a wander around the Trustlink site. See what birds we can see today. Okay, here are the chickens. Good morning, ladies. They're having a feast in there today. Oh, and the sun has just come out. That's quite nice. Do we see? Any? I'm also looking up at the trees to see if I can see any evidence of nesting birds as I go along. Oh, if you look just up there, if I zoom in, you can just see in the centre of the screen now a bird's nest. How much are the bird boxes? Oh, that is a very good question, Christine. What I'll do is I'll pop down. Yeah, like Matt says, they're different sizes. I'll go and have a look towards the end. I'll take a wander around. Some of them are priced up, so I'll let you know, Christine. Depending on the size of the entrance, that's absolutely right, Matt. It depends on. Birds are very fussy and very particular about what they call home. So here we've got some feeding stations. Get some fat balls in those and fill those up a little bit, I think. Just taking a nice slow walk. I can certainly hear a bird, lots and lots of birds. A whole cacophony of birds are calling around me right now. Just taking a walk around the Trustlinks gardens. I think the birds are naturally attracted to this site because there's such a rich variety of food for them. Robins prefer boxes with Clive, robins prefer boxes with larger letterbox type hole. Oh, so square hole sort of. Thank you, Clive. So I'm just going to make my way now. So if with the circular holes that we have at the moment, I that would be blue tits or coal tits. I assume would prefer those. Okay. Just popping in here now, Christine. We do have some bird boxes in here. We have this bird box here. It has a circular hole, and I think this one is retailing for £7. So just to let you know, we do have some. Unfortunately, we probably can't sell them at the moment, but we do have them here with a square hole. I think this one's probably a bit too open, perhaps. This one, though, let me just move this out of the way. Someone mentioned, Clive mentioned about square holes for robins. This one here, but I'm not sure whether this is too exposed. That one maybe. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this one over here. And there we are. Just going to take a wander around. And there we go. So there was just a short video, just an update on what we've been up to in regards to the bird boxes today. I'm just going to put my camera around this way. There we go. Just a quick update on what we've been up to with the bird boxes today. Hopefully we do get some visitors come and call it their home. That's always the ambition or intention. But if we don't get it this year, perhaps we'll get some birds next year. Thank you very much once again, Trust Links. It's always a pleasure, and I hope you're all well and safe. And I will see you again next week. Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.